Hi and welcome to the channel. My name is Anna Maria and this is the 21st episode I'm doing in a series about the witch trials. And in this episode I will talk about Maryland. I will link the other episodes down below. I will remind everyone that the witch trials were brutal and some of the themes I will take up can be distressing, especially when it comes to the sentences for the accused, so a warning for the episode. This is about Maryland in America, but since it's that long ago, it is the colonial Maryland that we are talking about. The witch trials was between 1654 and 1712. In this area, Christianity was pretty unique, and a lot of Catholics came here from Europe to have a sort of safe haven. Later on, the Puritans came here instead and basically ousted the Catholics from the area and made it Protestant instead. This led to a conflict which ended with the Protestant Revolution, which made it illegal to be Catholic. The Puritans then took over the government in Maryland, and this has an effect on the witch trials. The trial started in 1654 with a death on a ship. It was a woman called Mary Lee on the ship Charity. She was being accused for being a witch, and the sailors said that they had found a witch's mark on her body. She then confessed to being a witch, and the sailors executed her because the captain didn't really want to go through with it. The word spread through the colony on her arrival. And then in 1657, a woman called Elizabeth Richardson was executed on a ship for the same reason. This went quite far though, and a lawsuit was made against the captain Edward Prescott. The witch trial started to get more intense after this. This is an interesting case because it's part legend, part folktale and part historical. Moll was accused of witchcraft in the late 17th century and she was chased away by the people of her town. It was winter and it was cold. She was found a few days later and it said that she was partly frozen into a stone. It's many theories surrounding Moll, and it's hard to draw a line on what is a legend and what is historically correct. There is a thing called Moll Dyer's Rock that is under a plexiglass covering in Leonardtown, which is the place where it's said that this all took place. The stone is said to be the one that Moll froze onto, and is also said to be cursed. Moll Dyer has been the inspiration for the Blair Witch Project and is also covered in an episode of American Supernatural. And that was all for this episode about the witch trials in Maryland. In the next episode I will talk about Terasa. If you like this episode, please like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget the notifications, and I will see you in the next one.